I, a tiny, harmless, normal person, will go with you.
With my spindly arms.
And my no pants.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, you guys don't understand. There is a picture that they drew that's in the book of her in this same outfit, but with a shorter jacket, so you can actually see that she's wearing shorts.
Right, yeah.
No. I am the main character now.
No, you don't understand. I need to do stuff that you shouldn't be around to watch.
Well, she won't remember in the morning anyway.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Mahoutsukai couldn't refuse when I put it like that. I wanted to watch her back, of course, but I had another reason too. Watching her back. Her beautiful, beautiful back. Mahoutsukai was currently the most suspicious survivor.
She has been yeah.
It wasn't a good idea to let her go alone for multiple reasons. If she was the killer or sweethearts or whatever then, our lives were in danger. If I didn't go with her, then it would cast more doubt on her later. Anyone could see how dangerous it was outside. Of course, I would have liked to stay with Tsukiji, but petty feelings like that weren't more important, than my friendship with Aozaki. I would have gone with were less important than my friendship with Aozaki instead of weren't more important.
It's fine.
But that just added extra words and needless confusion. I promise I will immediately leave your side no matter what.
Right. Just a witness to keep an eye on you.
Just a witness for you to murder in cold blood.
Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Father Airi seemed to thinking along the same lines.
Yeah, they forgot the B there.
He had a cool demeanor, but maybe he had genuine concern for Aozaki.
Or just thought she was suspicious. Tobimaru,
do you mind looking after the trained witch and the magical nun? You, a normal person with no special abilities whatsoever?
It's fine.
Once we get outside, let's split up. I'll take the useless one with me, and you go the other direction where I can kill her without you needing to see it. Oh yeah, he's going with Sojiro's coming. I forgot about that.
The other suspicious person here.
Oh, that is suspiciously spoken.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about me. You take care of Kumari. Yeah. I'll handle Larry.
Kumari,
okay.
What?
He's worried she's gonna start blasting things?
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah.
I nodded to Shizuki and made my way outside with Aozaki. I immediately got beamed in the face by a flying branch. The storm was worse than I expected.
Yeah?
I could barely keep my eyes open in this wind. Aozaki extended her left hand toward me. I grabbed hold tightly. Her hand was so cold it sent a shiver down my spine. As we rounded one side of the mansion, Aozaki stopped. I couldn't even open my eyes. Aozaki paused before speaking. My words failed to reach her. Aozaki ran away from the mansion into the darkness of the woods. I screamed out in frustration. Somehow she heard me. Ozaki voice came from the tree line.
Jeez. Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Ozaki's words hung in the air as her body suddenly flew to one side. It was as if she was hit by a high-powered rifle. She lay lifelessly on the ground. I know she looked in my direction before she burst out laughing. Behind me. Footsteps. I could barely make them out in the rain. I don't have time to look back or think. I ran as fast as I could. I needed to get away from whatever was behind me. I sprinted into the deep, dark forest, away from the mansion. My chest burned with the exertion. I'd never pushed myself this hard, even during PE class. Wow, I was a pretty good runner. It's amazing what humans could do when we think we're about to die.
Yeah.
My mind began to wander, trying to escape the reality of the situation when...
Oh.
Suddenly, I felt like I was floating. My feet kicked wildly at the air.
Did you get picked up by something?
I seemed to be falling backwards. Every breath sent a painful spasm through my back. I reached for my back, feeling like something was wrong, and touched something wet.
Oh.
I timidly looked at my hand. As much as I hated to admit it, my hand was strawberry red, as if someone had thrown jelly on me.
Right.
I licked it. Yep. Tastes like strawberries. I mean iron. I'd lost over 1 liter of blood. How
would you even know
How would you
that?
even know that? And it only kept flowing. Horrifying reality stopped me from finishing my sentence. Something was coming this way. At this point, I didn't really care. Would I sleep forever, or be captured by the killer? Either way, apparently this was how my night would end.
Might have been nailed in the back by the axe or something from before. Okay. So that time we actually got to see Aoko get taken out by something. What looks like a really dumb joke, too, that she didn't expect to fall for.
Yeah, Aoko's kind of an idiot.
I mean, she has her moments.
So anyway, we should probably just chill.
Okay, yeah.
And wait for everybody to come back, except probably at least one of them isn't coming back, right?
You would think.
I should wait inside the mansion for all 3 of them to return.
それじゃあ行ってくる。20分探して何も見つからなかったら戻りましょう。
賢明です。行きますよ、宗十郎君。
Shizuki usually kept his distance from Father Eri, but there was nothing usual about tonight.
Does he?
He kept pace at the priest's side, his hand on a swivel. Head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Like, your hand is like always on a swivel, technically.
Nearly.
So is your head, technically. I waited for what felt like an eternity. The power still wasn't back on, except for those lights over there.
もう今夜中の
Yeah,
復
they're on
旧
a
はない
different
み
breaker
たい。
or something.
Except for those
客
lights
室
over
の
there.
配線は別系統だからまだ電源が生きていればいいけど。
Oh, how convenient that the guest rooms are on different electricity.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Those rooms must have been added at a later date. All the older areas of the mansion, like the drawing room, hallways, and west wings, were pitch dark, except for those lights right by the fireplace.
Well, that's the
which
foyer.
is in presumably part of the original mansion.
You would think, yeah.
待て、ベオはどこ
He
に
was outside a while ago.
Well.
そういえばどこにもいないけど。私が探してくる。
What?
みんなは
Why
ここ
are
に
you
いて。
leaving now?
いい。決してユイカちゃんから離れちゃダ
I
メ
mean,
よ。
at least she's a mage.
Or something.
Oh, she and Toko trained together at the clock tower.
Yeah, she learned something or other.
姉さん。大丈夫よ、信頼して。 これでも闇夜には慣れてるわ。
For it was a dark and stormy night. Anyway, bye! Ritsuka disappeared up the stairs to the second floor of the mansion. I
Jeez.
have a decision of Q. Alright. Don't see this ending well.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, Bayo.
I mean, pointing out Bayo being missing before seems kind of reasonable. On the one hand, that actually is the smart thing to do, so that might be the thing that gets us killed again.
Thinking about it, they were away for a while, so like Aozaki, they could have murdered Mr. Tokitsu and Mr. Yamashiro too.
They?
Bayo.
Yeah.
After a long 20 minutes, Aozaki returned. I feel like that went absolutely nowhere.
Well,
I have a feeling this is one of those like one-line differences.
maybe, okay.
I feel like if this was a horror movie, this would be the part that gets us killed.
Wow.
Yeah! It's literally
Damn,
just
okay.
a fucking one-line Alright, whatever.
Alright, so, yeah.
After a long 20 minutes, Aozaki returned. She took off her raincoat and dried herself off with a towel.
いや、ひどい嵐だわこりゃ。
Okay.
もう風っていうより風？周りの木が飛んでいってないのが不思議なくらい。まあ、プロイの仕業なんだから、
Yeah,
それぐらいありなんだろうけど。
Keep a close circle going.
Aozaki explained that she patrolled the loop of the entire mansion starting from the left side. She didn't find anything in front of the sunroom.
それより、エイリと宗十郎は途中ですれ違わなかったのですか？全然。外に出るとき、森の方が気になるとか言ってたけど。まさかあの二人、この嵐の中で森に入ったんじゃ。
Aozaki and Sister Yuika exchanged concerned glances.
How?
Then...
Uh-huh.
Shizuki came back inside looking sullen and dripping wet. Other Eri wasn't with him.
すまない。目を離した隙にエイリ神父がすごく面白いことに。
Uh-huh.
Shizuki was clearly downtrodden, but he'd made a bizarre choice of words.
しずきさん、まさかエイリ神父が。そのまさかみたいね。あのエイリまでやられるなんて。
Well, there's only one person with him that we know of, so prime suspect is Sojiro.
Yep.
The foyer fell silent. Shizuki was biting his lip, clearly ashamed of losing track of the priest and falling for the killer's trap.
宗十郎、その手に持ってるのなんだ?
Looking closer, I could see something long and fluffy in his hand, about 8 inches in length.
いや、館の東側、サンルームの前に落ちてたんだけど。
What the hell?
He held up what looked like a golden dog plushie. There was a
Voodoo
strange
doll of Bayo?
pattern on its forehead.
5人目の犠牲者ね。ってそれベオ？じゃああいつがサンルームの前にいた人影？
Yeah, no fucking shit!
But didn't Sojiro find the doll inside? Well, Bayo looked like he was outside when
No,
the
he said he
because the doll's not wet, right?
found it at the east wing in front of the sunroom, but he was outside, so it must have been outside. Because he couldn't have... There's no way to come back in through that side.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the doll should be soaked if it was outside, but...
言われてみれば確かにベオだったな。
So he has seen his dog form, I guess.
Well, no, because he was in his human form at the time.
Well, the way thing he's referring to the dog doll, but...
It did look like Bayo that was in front of the
Oh,
sunroom.
that, okay. Shadow.
もしかしてあいつ、俺たちに助けを求めていたのか?
If he was, what did that mean? Bayo saw the killer outside the sunroom, was made to laugh somehow, remembered we were inside and tried to get our attention? Ritsuko was the one who warned us to stay away from Bayo. She said she was used to dark nights. Did she know that the silhouette was Bayo trying not to laugh?
ベイは何か見つけたのかもね。密かに一番頼りにしてたのに痛手だわ。
More than Alice?
Well, I mean, theoretically, he's older than this ploy, so it shouldn't actually be able to hurt him.
Oh, I guess.
それで宗十郎、エイリはどのあたりでやら
He'll
れたの？
probably come back, even no matter what the ploy does to him, though.
西側の森だ。何か動くものがあるって森に入っていって、すぐに笑い声が聞こえてきた。